Elishibah Msengeti, do not preach water and drink wine. Do not preach water and drink wine. Elishibah Msengeti.
Do not preach water and drink wine is an adage that is often used, especially when referring to leaders who guide people to do one thing, but actually end up acting in a different manner. What I would want to ask us is, who is the first person to throw a stone? As you know, it is very dangerous for those who live in glass houses to throw stones. The first thing to refer to when we think of this adage, or rather of this advice, is, are we clear ourselves as leaders when we are preaching wine, what the wine actually entails in terms of character, in terms of behavior? The other thing to consider is that it is very possible to teach people how to do something without necessarily doing it. As you know, for example, pilots are taught to fly a plane without necessarily having to go on air, the very first time. However, we often associate this saying with hypocrisy, and therein lies the crux of the matter. If we are to be authentic leaders, if we are to be credible leaders, if we are to be leaders whose words match our deeds, in fact, we might not need to use words at all. The mark and the measure of a true leader is one who does so, who leads by example. The second thing to consider is that people actually observe what you do more than listening to what you say. You only need to look at how children behave. Do not preach water and drink wine.
Thank you very much.